This Sanyo TV, when you turn it on, has no audio, and then it dies like 5 seconds. Not too often you see bolts used for screwing that down, but you gotta take these guys off. And one down there, these two here, 4 here, there, this screw here, and this back panel will lift straight up. This will come out. This is just for your stand. Okay, I got all the screws and bolts taken out. Let's just remove the stand. And so here's your main board. Here's your power supply. There's the inverter board. And we're going to be giving it a look over. I just want to look and see if there's anything obvious. Doesn't appear to be. Strange that it would turn on for 5 seconds and then shut off. Very strange. So, I am going to take the power supply off first. Probably should measure voltage to make sure the voltages are all there. If they have it on here, they don't. I don't have any schematics, so I don't know what voltage I'd be measuring. DP series, by the way, the model number is dp32647. DP. Sanyo had a big issue. I'm not so sure about this model. They had a big issue with the later models, with the main board, and have an amplifier short out on it. And the fact that we had sound makes it seem that much better. So I'm going to take this off and see what's going on with it. See if there's any bad solder joints. And then we'll see what I can figure out. Okay, this is strange. Remember how before I turned it on and it was shut off? Still don't have any video. We have audio. And just this side. Took my screws off. There's 6 of them, including the one in the center here. Enough I didn't get. Disconnected this wire. That's for the inverter board. And it also has one wire feeding back to the main board. I disconnected that wire there. We're going to look at it and see what's going on. Get a better view from the side. Rubicon, that's a good capacitor. Nicheon, you don't see that every day. Wow. I actually put some effort in this one. It's strange. I'm going to take a look at it and see what I can find out. And I'll come back to the video. See if there's any cold solder joints or anything. So for future reference, pin 1's up here at the top. You got 24 volts, ground, 12 volt, ground, 5, ground, on and off. And it goes in pairs. So the first two pins, 24, and then it's ground, then it's 12, then it's ground, then it's 5, then it's ground, then it's on and off. So if you're looking for voltages, that's what you need to measure. Also on the inverter board, power going to it, half of it's ground and half of it's 24 volts. You need to make sure you have those. Don't really see anything that stands out. There's some stuff I question, but nothing that would make it not work, right? So remember those voltages I told you about. This is where you need to start troubleshooting and see what the voltages are. I'm going to go over here to my inverter side, and I should get 24 volts when I turn the TV on. I do. Even with the backlight off, I still got 24 volts. Let's go on this side. Top part was 24 volts and ground, so the first two wires will be 24 and ground. I get 24 volts there, and then should get 12 volts from here to here. 11.89. I'm trying to remember, so my on is showing 4.80. I need my 5 volts, so this is on, that's ground. I got my 5 volts there. So why is the backlight being shut off? I'll measure this other one. I'm not sure what it should be. Go straight into the inverter board. We have 1.47 volts there. And 0.7 volts there. Let me see what that is. So it's on the far right. And that is backlight on and then ground. For some reason it's being shut off. I'm not sure what the voltage should be. That's the problem. There's not any manuals online that I can find. I'm going to check the voltage while it's first start it up and see what it is. It goes to 3.3, then it shuts off. So it should be 3.3 volts. That keeps that turned on. That's what happens when I turn it off. Unplug it. Nothing. So I restarted this connector here on the other side just for good measure. See what happens. Curious to see if that on off goes any lower than what it has on there. We'll find out. 4.8. Stays there. Strange to see this one connection. Go for 3.3 volts and the backlight cuts off. It goes to 1.5 or 1.7, and it is that white connector, the white wire going to the black, which feeds over to over here. Third one down is the white, which is your backlight on. It starts from this down. So the rest of these are VDD and then ground. And then you got mode select, pulse width modulation, and then backlight on, which is what that one is, the white wire. And it goes to 1.7 volts. So if you have this, the problem is in the main board. All the voltages are right for the power supply. Got the right voltage going out to here. I just plugged one single light in just to see if it would power it up, and it still has the same issue. So main board's bad. $80 for a main board. If you want to spend it, that's your deal that you gotta do. Might be able to find it cheaper on eBay. Who knows? That's definitely the issue with this TV. I'm gonna wrap it up, give it back to the customer. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.